What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have the case opening of Festival Collection Series 3. Now this comes with a lot of good reprints, mainly the Perfect Guards. The Perfect Guard reprints should be really good. This is my first case opening of the set. Unfortunately, I only ordered one case of this set. I ordered 3 cases of Premium Collection. I mainly focused on Premium Collection, and I ordered 1 case of this set because honestly I feel like I cannot go Super Plus right now on this set. Maybe I can go Plus like in a few months or maybe a year afterwards, but who knows. So I honestly didn't think this set would have that much value. But anyways, so I paid $450 per case, meaning I paid $28.13 per box. Retail price for a box should be $35 to $40. Again guys, do not spend more than $40 on one of these boxes. It should not be worth it. Retail price for a case from your local TCG store should be around like $500 to $550. But let's get to opening because I'm a little bit excited actually. So a case of this set comes with 16 boxes. Each box comes with 10 packs and each pack comes with 4 cards. And let's see how the ratios are going to be. Because so far, like the prices online for a lot of the reprints are actually pretty high in value. All right. So of course you're getting your common starters, the rare, and you're getting your nice triple R version of the Perfect Guards, and these look beautiful by the way. Again, guys, you know what? Let's just do the starters, the rare, the promo, and the triple RPG for Shadow Paladins. Okay, I like this actually. I like it a lot. The starters, the Airmo rare, which is pretty cool, and the PG from the Thomas. Again, guys, if you guys have not sold your PGs yet, don't be afraid. Don't worry yourself. A lot of the Perfect Guards are retaining some of their value, like for example, Perfect Trapezes. The Angel for the PG, they used to be $10, but now they're down to like $5 or $4, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna hold at the $4 range. But in my opinion, these PGs look beautiful. They look beautiful as a triple R. So of course we're getting a bunch of starters, and we're getting Coral Soul as a rare. My God, that's insane. Ooh, Greedy Shade as a rare. Like honestly, guys, seeing these cards reprinted as a rare, it just makes me it gives me so much excitement. Ooh, the Bermuda Triangle Grade 2 from the trial deck. Starters. Oh, the infamous Murukuma promo, which people are trying to sell for like 20 or 30 bucks. Boom, reprint as a rare. Pretty sure it's gonna go for like maybe like 5 or 8 or 10 bucks. Dragonic Death Scythe. Whew. Keep in mind, guys, there is gonna be a part 2 to the video where I break down the case, the card ratios, how many copies of each card that we pull, how much do the cards currently go for, and if this case is minus or plus. Again, guys, I paid $450 per case, which to me is a pretty good price. Retail per case should be $500 to $550. Basically, I paid $28.13 per box. Retail price for a box should be like $35 to $40. Do not spend more than $40 on the box. It's definitely not worth it. Because again, in my opinion, I highly doubt you can go plus off buying a box of this set. You can probably make back your money, but I highly doubt you can go plus. Eventually, these cards will go up in value. Ooh, this grade 1 for Gear Chronicles. Reprinted as a rare. Nice. Keep in mind, guys, I'm extremely happy that Bushiroad has finally made a complete set of just reprints. Reprints that we need. to make the game more affordable for players, to make the game more easier for new players to obtain cards that are like $20. A little bit of ammo. And so far what I noticed, I have not pulled a Scourge the Main or a Blackwing Swordbreaker out of 2 boxes so far. Like me, I'm already pulling doubles of certain rares, like Airmos. Like this is my second Airmo. So that's a pretty bad sign already that I haven't seen a Scourge the Main or a Blackwing Swordbreaker yet. I got another Greed Shade. Thunderfooting. The Grade 1 Angel Feather. The Neonectar Grade 1, Kelmon PG. The Grade 1 for D-Please. D-Please PG. Alright. The Grade 2 for Gear Chronicles, which is like $8 to $11 now, which is insane. The Grade 2 Kick Typhoon, PG for Neonectars. Finally, Scourge the Main. We finally pulled one. Look at that. It just took 3 boxes. This Great Nature Grid 1, which to be honest, I don't know why we got reprinted, in my opinion. I don't think it's that great anyways. Ooh, Vivian. The rare. Dragonic Death Scythe. The Grade 2 Maiden from Genesis. Spike Bouncer. Oops, my bad. Gear Chronicle Grade 1. Grand Blue PG. Ooh, finally, we pulled this Blackwing Swordbreaker. That's our 4th box. Greed Shade. Thunderfooting, PG for Link Jokers. Keep in mind, the PG for Link Jokers used to be like 14, 15 bucks. I'm pretty sure these PGs are going to be like maybe a good 5 or 8 bucks, who knows. Grade 1, Kami PG. The Grade 2 Maiden for Neonectars. PG for Kagros. This card, in my opinion, I feel like it's going to be worth like a good 5 or 8 bucks. Just for the fact that tokens for Neonectars have never been more in demand. Genesis Rare, PG for Spike Brothers. That's ammo. That's these packs are just as terrible to open as the Premium Collection. Oh, we finally pulled a Metatron. That's our first one. The PG for Meta Colonies. The Murkuma Grade 1. The Magus for OTT. Ooh, the Grade 1 title, the Grade 1 Wheel Salt. Finally, we see a copy of it. Guys, comment down below and let me know, like when you open up your packs or boxes of this set, is it difficult to open up your packs? Because, like, honestly, I'm having a really tough time opening up these packs without damaging the cards. Phoenix, that's actually our first one. Ooh, Binoculus Tiger, that's our first one that I've seen so far too. Oh, Mega Rex, first one. Oh, the first one of the Grade 2 Machining and Gold Paladin Purple Guard. Mechanic. Just separating these. Genesis Grade 2 Rare. Kick Typhoon, Murkuma PG. Grade 1 for Spike Brothers. Vivian. Deep Lease, grade 1 rare. Grade 2 for Gear Chronicles. Keep in mind, guys, we already went through at least 8 boxes, and so far we only pulled 2 copies of Scorch the Main. That's honestly like a really bad sign to me. We already went through 8 boxes, and like the pull ratios for some of these cards are actually really bad. That's actually our first copy of seeing Destiny Dealer. Wow. Alright. Grade 1 for Angel Feathers. The Dark Regular. Oh, that's the first one I've seen it for Dark Regular. It's a grade 1. Alright, so far, like in my opinion, these ratios are really not balanced. Like, I'm seeing more cards of certain, like Jogana Death Side. That's like my fourth or fifth copy. And I only got 1 copy of Black Wing Swordbreaker. Like, this is actually really bad. Triangle grade 2. The ratios look like they're terrible. Oh, that's the first one I've seen, the grade 1 for OTT. Approach Appeasist. The grade 1 machining for Mega Colony. Oh, Gordon. That's the first Gordon that I've seen. Coral Soul. That's like a 4th one. The Murkuma grade 2. I think it's that second copy. Actually, you know what? Let me look for it. The Murkuma grade 2. I'm pretty sure that's our second one. You know what? We haven't pulled a Metatron or another Rising Phoenix. Or Binoculars Tiger. That's insane. Alright, so these are the cards so far that are actually very short printed. We only pulled 2 copies of the Murkuma grade 2, 1 Rising Phoenix, 1 Binoculars Tiger, 1 Metatron, 1 Black Wing Swordbreaker, and 2 copies of Scorch the Main. Alright, so far this is actually looking pretty bad. Let's see if we start pulling them. Some Darker Regulars. Gordon. From the Triangle grade 2. Grade 1 for Tachikazes. Another Purple Trapezes, Gear Chronicle PG. Machining grade 1, another PG. Another Nibatama grade 1, PG for Tachi. Another Coral Soul. We pulled the 3rd copy of the Murkuma promo. Nice, finally. Marin, PG for Toshikaze's. You know what? In my opinion, I feel like I probably should have ordered a second case of the set because even though there's a bunch of good reprints in the set, like the ratios are really terrible on some cards. We finally pulled the second copy. No, that's the third copy. I'm sorry. Wow, actually, this is the first Danny Mario. Wow. I completely forgot that he was in the set. Alright guys, so that's honestly a scary sign. Like, we have 5 boxes left, and that's the first Danny Mario that I've seen. Oh, another card, the Grade 2 for Nimitama. Wow. The ratios are terrible. You know what? I honestly should have ordered a second case. Like maybe I just have like a really bad case, or God forbid this is the ratio for like every case. Also, this is the first one I've seen in Sable. What is going on? Like Bushiroad, what is going on with these ratios? Like wow, I never seen such bad ratios. I completely forgot that this card was in the set. This is actually the first one that I've seen for this grade 1, but I could care less about that grade 1. Bushiroad, what is going on? Oh my god. The first Emblem Master. Alright guys, this is not looking good whatsoever. Marin, PG. Spike Bouncer, which I've seen 5 of. Platinum Ace, we have a bunch of them. Banaka's Tiger, that's the second one, finally. The Grade 2 Machining, that's like our fourth or third one. Metatron, finally, that's our second copy. PG from Murakami's. Claylo Mechanic, we have a bunch of them. We have a bunch of the Maiden promo Grade 2. We have a bunch of Thunderfooting, PG for Aquaforce. We have a bunch of that, PG for Paladins. We have a bunch of that. There's a second one, I could care less about that card. Our second Sable Dragonute, finally. Wheel Assault, we have a bunch of them. Wow, so far, like just look at the ratios. I only have like 3 boxes left, and like it's just, this is crazy. Oh my god, I forgot about this card. The Grade 2 promo for Silverthorn. That's the first one that I've seen. Wow. Okay. Now finally we have another copy of the Grade 2 for the Batamas. Finally, we have a second copy of Danny Mario. Finally, we have a second copy of Rising Phoenix. We have a second copy of Emblem Master. Alright, so they're finally showing up, which is good. Third copy of Rising Phoenix, so we could probably put Rising Phoenix away now. Another copy of Banaka's Tiger, we could probably put Banaka's Tiger away now. This card is a bunch of. We have a bunch of the Grade 2 Maiden for Ninectors. A bunch of that. Care less. We have a third copy of Metatron, so we put that away now. Grade 2 Machining, PG for Gold Paladins. Finally, we pulled a second copy of Blackwing Swordbreaker. It only took like 10 boxes. We pulled a second copy of the Grade 2 Pale Moon unit. Pull that. A third copy of the Palmoon unit. And a third copy of Danny Garrett Mario. Okay. Alright, so the copies are finally showing up now. Third copy of Emblem Master. There's a Grade 2 Genesis Maiden. Got a bunch of the Grade 2s of Gear Chronicles. We finally have a third copy of Stable Dragonute. So at this point, let's see if we can at least complete one playset of each of these cards. Because all the other cards here, we already have a playset. Third copy of the Grade 2 Nibatama unit. We got a bunch of the Grade 1 Murakumo. Marins, we have a bunch of them. Platinum Maces, we have a bunch of them. PG for Aqua Force. Wheel Assault, we have a bunch of them. We have finally a full playset of Sable Dragonute. It only took like 12, 13 boxes. We have a playset of the Grade 2 from Nibatamas. Megarex, we have a bunch of them. Rising Phoenix, we definitely have a playset now. Machining. Grade 1 for Angel Feathers. Another Kick Typhoon. Finally, we have a third copy of Scorch the Main. Wow. Destiny Dealer, that should be like a third one, I think. Oops. This Grade 1 promo for Great Natures. Gordon. Neonectar Grade 1. The Grade 1 for Deep Police. Murakumo, this should be our last box. The Grade 1 for DIs. Neonectar promo, Grade 2. Grade 2 Megas for OTT. Gear Chronicle Grade 1. Spike Bouncer. Metatron, that's like a 4th or 5th copy. Banaka's Tiger. Alright, a third copy of Swordbreaker, finally. Thunderfooting, and last pack, the Grade 1 Dindrain for Gold Paladins. Alright, so we completed a playset of Sable Dragonute, the Grade 2 Nibatama. We did not complete a playset of Swordbreaker, Scorch the Mains, Danny Garrett Mario's, and the Silverthorn unit, and the Murakumo promo, and the Grade 2 Emblem Master. Alright guys, stay tuned for part 2 of the video where I break down the case even more, telling you guys how many copies of each card that I pull, how much do each cards go for, and if this case is minus or plus. Stay tuned. Welcome back guys to part 2 of the case opening for Festival Collection Series 3. In this part of the video I'm going to break down the case, letting you guys know how many copies of each card that we pull, letting you guys know if this case is minus or plus, because unfortunately I could not find an actual stable price for each card. Unfortunately, a lot of the prices, like a lot of them are very high. Like a lot of them are just very high prices, so I didn't want to actually put them on the list. So I'm going to try and do my best to give you a decent number, but so far at the moment it looks like if you buy one case of this set for 450 bucks, you should go plus. Now I paid 450 bucks for the case, meaning I paid $20.13 per box. Each box comes with 10 packs and each pack comes with 4 cards. And no matter what, in each pack you're guaranteed 1 PG, which is a double R, 1 reprinted rare, and then 2 common starters. Now, for retail, I'm pretty sure if you buy a case from your local TCG, they're selling cases for like $500 or $550, and they're selling boxes for $35 to $40. But I highly recommend not to buy a box for more than $40. It is not worth it because the ratios in this set are actually pretty bad, in my opinion. If you're expecting to pull 4 copies of each card from one case of this set, I'm sorry to disappoint you. It's not gonna happen. If you want to get a playset of each card from the set, you gotta buy 2 cases. You have to. All right, so let's get started. So the PGs, a lot of them are going for like 10, 11 to 12, 15 bucks, which I highly doubt because a lot of these perfect cards have not been reprinted, but very few have been reprinted at least 4 times. Example, Gear Chronicle perfect card has been reprinted as a double R, common, triple R, and again triple R. A lot of these perfect cards, I feel like they will hold their value at the $5 range, maybe like $8, but a lot of them will be either $1 or $2. So at that point, I wanted to start. I wanted to value each perfect card at $2 each. Now, no matter what, there is 24 different perfect cards in this set, and the ratio is you're either gonna get 6 copies of one clan PG and then 7 copies of the other. Now, of course, we have, like I said, if you were to sell each perfect card for $2 each, in return you would make back $320. $320 alone just for selling the perfect cards for $2 each. And again, guys, like I said, a lot of these perfect cards, you can probably get rid of them for $5. So it could be more or it could be less. But let's just say I'm making back $320 just for selling the perfect cards for $2 each. Now the reprinted rares, the most expensive one is 100% the rare grade 2 from Murakumos. I pulled 3 copies, $15 each, so that's $45 right there. 4 copies of Little Sage Marin, $2 each. Vivian's 3 copies. Kick Typhoon 3 copies. Claydol Mechanics 4 copies. The grade 1 rare Celestial for Angel Feather 3 copies. Blackwing Swordbreaker 3 copies. Dragonic Deathscythe 3 copies. Basket Elf 3 copies. Eremos 3 copies. Silverthorn Acrobat Lenore's 3 copies. Honestly, this card I feel like it should go up. It's a promo for Silverthorns. It only came out as a promo, and you can actually pick up the rare version for $5 each. So maybe I can see this card going up. Emblem Master $2 each for both 3 copies. Dive Brave 3 copies. Deniger Mario 3 copies. Another card which I feel like might stay at the like the $10 range. Deniger Mario, the triple R's are going for like $20. So I'm pretty sure the rare is going to go for like $8 to $10. Scourge the Mains, another card which a lot of people are looking for. I only pulled 3 copies, which is terrible. The grade 2 rare for Gear Chronicle put 3 copies. Million Rat 3 copies. Battle Maiden 3 copies. The grade 1 promo for Great Natures, we pulled 3 copies. Purple Trapeze 3 copies. Machining Hornet 3 copies. The grade 1 promo for Nibatamas. This card is actually pretty cheap. It's going for like $2-3, but I feel like it's going to be at the $5 range. We pulled 3 copies. Coral Soul 3 copies. Destiny Dealer 3 copies. Gyro Slinger 3 copies. Vicious Claw Dragon, the rare grade 1 for Tachikaze 3 copies. The grade 2 for Bermuda Triangles from the Trolloc 3 copies. Gordians 3 copies. The grade 1 rare for OTTs, we pulled 3 copies. Dorian Thruster 3 copies. Greed Shades 3 copies. Quickie Worker 3 copies. Thin Drains 3 copies. Witch of the Cat's Q-Mains, we pulled 3 copies. Magatsu Gale, the grade 2 triple R for Nibatamas, which is like $8 to $10. I feel like this card is going to hold around the $5 range. We pulled 4 copies, and one of the biggest, most expensive cards, Sable Dragonet, we pulled 4 copies. Honestly, at the moment, I feel like the rare reprint might be around like the $8 to $10 range, but again, it's a little bit too soon to actually give a price on it. Metatron 4 copies, Sunlight Guardians Guide 4 copies, Machining Mantis, the grade 2 4 copies, Rectangular Mangus 4 copies, Banaka Tigers 4 copies, Rising Phoenix 4 copies, Wheel Assault 4 copies, Platinum Ace 4 copies, Spike Bouncer 4 copies, Blast Monk 4 copies, Mega Rex 4 copies, and the grade 2 rare for OTTs, we pulled 4 copies each. Now again, guys, I do feel bad that I can't give you an accurate number of each card. Again, we can go on TCG Player, but there's no market price. Like they're not showing they're not showing any market prices on any of the cards. But again, guys, I honestly feel like these cards they're gonna tank. Even though a lot of resellers are trying to get rid of them for like $35 each, it's not gonna happen. They're gonna go down in value. Just give it time. In my opinion, if you buy a case of this set, you should go plus. Maybe by like $100 or $120, not too sure yet. But again, guys, if you buy a case of this set, do not expect to pull 4 copies of each card, because just look at mine. Some cards I pulled 3 copies, and very few cards I pulled 4 copies of each. I'm not too happy with the ratios. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys heard me ranting throughout the whole case opening video for this set. I was just not happy with the ratios. Like, it was just so bad. I was getting worried. I was like, am I not gonna get a playset of a Sable Dragonu or Scourge the Main, Swordbreaker? Like, come on. But again, guys, just be happy that Bushiroad actually gave us a full set of just reprints. This is one of the first times that Bushiroad has ever done that. This is the first. I mean, Bushiroad has given us reprints before, but this is the first set with just all reprints, which is great. So again, Bushiroad, if you're watching this, just know that I'm grateful. I'm very grateful, and hopefully you do more reprints, because this is great for the community. This is great for people who want, who don't want to spend that much money, and this is also great for new players. Trying to help them out, help new players obtain certain cards easier than normal. So again, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel for more videos. Please hit the like button, and of course, I will see you guys next time. Oh, too soon. Deuces.